On 106 FM, DAB and online, this is Jack FM.
Whoa, baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby. I am... excuse me. I am in... what can only be described, Joe, as, I'm going to say it, a good mood today. Make the most of it. What's gone from that... Whoa! Why have those awards moved?
I've not touched them.
Someone's been in these studios. Because my studio was set up differently. What is going on?
Maybe the cleaner moved them to dust around them.
The what?
Cleaner.
When do we have a cleaner?
Yeah.
When do they come in? Because I've been here for 7 months. Once every 7?
Well, you wouldn't see them because you're here for about 3 hours and then you leave.
How rude. You know I get here 2 hours before the show to prep, and I stay behind for another 2 hours to decompress, to prep for tomorrow's show.
Where do you do that? Why don't I see you?
Yes, I do it in the toilet because I'm scared. I am scared. Here's who I dislike immensely. If I'm in a cubicle in a public toilet, and someone comes and sits in another cubicle,
yeah.
Nah, mate, that's not the done thing. If I go into a toilet, there's someone in a cubicle, I walk out and I hold it.
Really?
Yeah, hold it in. I find only in extreme emergency situations would I go to in a cubicle if another cubicle's taken.
Okay, so fair enough. Like here, I don't know about the men's, but in the women's you've got 3 cubicles.
3 cubicles,
so I can understand that. But
yeah.
what if you've got one of those big places with like 20? You're okay in there, right?
With 20, actually, yeah. A service station, I can do it, yeah.
Right.
So as you know, I can't do a number 2 in my house if there is my partner or my ex. If there is someone that isn't my children in my house, can't do it.
Right. Okay.
Can't do it unless
that must be tricky at times.
Unless they have the telly turned up loud and all the doors in between us are shut.
I had a friend. I still have the friend.
Good morning, Oxfordshire, by the way.
Who had a really old school outdoors toilet.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure of the setup, whether it was like in a little outbuilding.
That is what we call, built like a brick. That is a brick.
There was still one of those where she lived. And when her boyfriend stayed round and she needed to go, she would go out there in like the middle of the night.
That's where we get the phrase built like a brick house. So Frank Bruno House, you mentioned in your news bulletin. I don't know if you remember it.
Yeah.
Is Frank Bruno from Oxford?
I don't think so.
What? Why has he got a place named after him?
He's been opening like mental health / boxing, like fitness hubs.
Under his name?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think he's got a couple, and he's got one here.
Okay, I like Frank Bruno. Everyone should like Frank Bruno.
Jordan met him.
Did he?
Yeah.
Is it?
Went and interviewed him.
Hey. When was that?
Maybe last month.
I don't have anything to say on that except for
okay, cool
yep. For both. I wonder what he felt like meeting him.
Small. Actually, no.
I was talking about what Frank Bruno felt like meeting Jordan.
Oh yeah.
I will tell you later on why I'm feeling so good. I had a great day yesterday.
Okay.
I had one of the best days yesterday. I'm going to tell you after 7:30 what happened to me yesterday that has brought... people have like... people who are really deeply religious, whether it be Christian, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, Sikhism, Buddhism. Buddhism isn't actually a religion. And they have they talk about having the Holy Spirit, their God, within them. Mm-hmm. Feel like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Right.
It's great. Great feeling.
Interested and it's not really what this story is.
It's not religion, but I feel suddenly I know what it's like to be religious, to be content, to be happy, to feel love, to feel peace, to see nothing but good in my brothers and my sisters.
Do you think it's going to last till tomorrow?
It can't break. It cannot break.
So that's it now, you're just always happy. How wonderful.
Isn't it wonderful? I'm going to play a couple of songs. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. All right, Joe, thanks very much indeed. Let's play a couple of songs. I watched a movie last night that I haven't seen since 2004, 2005 when it came out on DVD. It's called Dig! And it's about 2 bands. It's about the Brian Jonestown Massacre and it's about the Dandy Warhols. Now, when I watched it in 2004, it was a comedy, it's a documentary, but it was a funny You broke my flippin' sitar. It was a comedy, right? It's about one band becoming middlingly successful, the Dandy Warhols, and the other band not reaching their full potential because the guy in charge of it, Anton Newcomb, was an idiot. That was when I watched it in 2004. Watching it last night, it's on YouTube. I thoroughly recommend it. Watching it last night, and I was expecting, I'll have a right old laugh. We'll watch that. It was actually a heartbreaking movie commenting on mental health, addiction, unfulfilled potential, and resentment. I thought, oh, this is a documentary about me. Anyway, I was reminded of a song by the Dandy Warhols that no one plays. So, we'll play it, shall we? No one plays this song. And this is a good one.
I never thought you'd be a junkie because heroin is so passé. But today, if you think that I don't know about depression and emotional pain, you're insane. You're a fool who hasn't paid attention to a word that I say. In a way, I can't help but feel responsible. I always knew that you were insane with your pain, but I never thought you'd be a junkie because heroin is so passé. Heroin is so passé. Heroin is so passé. So passé. Nowadays, you never thought you'd get addicted, just be cooler in an obvious way. I could say, shouldn't you have got a couple piercings and decided maybe that you were gay? In a way, I can't help but feel responsible. I always knew that you were insane with your pain, but I never thought you'd be a junkie because heroin is so passé. 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 Heroin is so passé.
Go and watch Dig. Trigger warning, there is talk of suicide in there, so, but, tread lightly. But go and watch Dig. It is just a remarkable movie. Let's play some pop.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times. Or awakening.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get that together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. I realized it's all my fault, but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it now, I want to hoodwink. Does it make you stop think? You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet sweets. I like the sushi, cause it's never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes. Speak like Leanne rhymes, because I'm all about value. Bert Camper's got the mad hits. You try to match wits, you try to hold me but I bust through. Gonna make a break and take a fake out like a sink and they can shake out like vanilla. It's the finest of the flavors. Gonna see the show cause then you'll know the vertigo is gonna go cause it's so dangerous you'll have to sign a waiver. Can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, well you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of taking off my shirt. It's been
1 week since you looked at me, threw your arms in the air and said you're crazy. 5 days since you tackled me, I still got the red burns on both my knees. It's been 3 days since the afternoon. You realize it's not my fault, but I'm only too soon. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, and now I'll sit back and wait till you say you're sorry.
Chinese chicken, you have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on, with all our maisons. I hope the smoking man's in this one like Harrison Ford. I'm getting frantic, like Sting I'm tantric, like Snickers guaranteed to satisfy. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films. Okay, I don't make films, but if I did, they'd have a samurai. Gonna get a set of better clubs, gonna find the kind with tiny dumpsters, so my irons are always flying off the backswing. Gonna get into my Sailor Moon, cause that cartoonist got the boom anime babes that make me think the wrong thing. How can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of losing my shirt.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me, dropped your arms to the sides and said I'm sorry. 5 days since I laughed at you and said you just did just what I thought you were gonna do. 3 days since the living room, we realized we're both to blame, but what did we do? Yesterday, you just smiled at me, cause it'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. Watch my stadium home under the Robbie.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better.
Shut up, Dom! I'm fighting back today. I'm fighting back. Shut up, Dom. Shut up, Jake, with your passive-aggressive attacks on me. I'm a human being. I have feelings. Sausage soup. Sausage soup. So, Jake up here. Have a cup of coffee. There was a story I was going to do yesterday, and then I bottled doing it yesterday. But it's in one of the papers again today in a smaller form, right? And it's about a spa. My good friend Scott Balcony is in a spa. Scott, big up the spas. Press the button. There we go. Press the button I shouldn't have pressed. Apologies there. Sausage soup. Sausage soup. A resort. This story is nuts. You can't say nuts anymore. Can't say anything anymore. Can I say mad? No. Crazy? No. Insane? No. Loony? Yes. Did anyone see the moon? Was it no, it wasn't last night. Did anyone see the moon on Tuesday? Low, orange, and it was like the tip of the fingernail. It was like that. Beautiful. I'm going to be irritatingly rambunctious today, so deal with it. Oh, I'm doing another show tonight for my Patreons. If you want to watch it, that's right, you can watch it tonight and tomorrow. Go to patreon.com/Iain and Catherine. Patreon.com/IAIN and Catherine with a K. Yeah, it's a spa, not a spa. Not a spar. It's a spa, not a spar. A resort in Northern Ireland has renamed its controversial... Can you guess the name of this spa package? It's in Northern Ireland. First word is bikinis. Can you guess the bikinis and? Can you guess the third word in that? So a spa in Northern Ireland had a package, bikinis and... Beulah? Bikinis and balaclavas. Bikinis and... No, it's not Bum Academy. A resort in Northern Ireland has renamed its controversial bikinis and balaclavas spa package after an outcry. There was an outcry? People got offended by that? Can't say nothing these days. You can't say nothing. Do you remember in the 70s, kids were wearing balaclava helmets, as we used to call them, all the time. Balaclavas with a little peak. You know, remember the peak? You can't wear them now. Thanks, IRA. Just like Richard Reed, because of him, it means we have to take our shoes off and get our shoes examined. Thanks, Richard Reed. Thanks, IRA. Can't wear balaclava helmets anymore. I mean, it's not the worst bit, but it's still part of it. The resort in Northern Ireland has renamed its controversial bikinis and balaclava spa package after an outcry. There's a TV show in America, there used to be, and what they would do is they would film recreations of different armies fighting each other, and they would decide who would be the best. So you might get, like, the American Army from World War II versus the Spanish Armada. There's one, and it's on YouTube, and it's the IRA versus the Taliban. Very strange. Rose Nashane House in Ballymoney, County Antrim, is now calling it Relax and Reload after a backlash over the name. The resort asked punters to come up with a new title for the gun range and spa break. Excuse me? The gun range and spa break. Hang on a minute, I just need to chuck this bottle of whiskey over my shoulder, rub my eyes and have a look again. Yep, still a gun range and spa break. Wowzers. Isn't it? Wowzers. I wanted to play a song by my good friend Imani Coppola, Little Jackie, yesterday, and I wasn't sure if there were swears in it, so I checked it this morning. Yeah, there's a swear in it. So I'm going to play a different song by her. Honestly, Imani is so good. She is so good. And I want to play Hold the Line Please Caller. Hold the Line Please Caller. Where are you? I want to play this. This is a song if ever there was one.
Saturday, the rain, winter weather in the end of May. I watched my lover just walk away. Saturday, I can't recall a Saturday. Are we supposed to take our love and just throw it away? Or can we make up, baby? You know of everything you dislike about me. Put it on a piece of paper and throw it away. It's not a good day for a breakup. Sunday blues. Yeah, I still haven't got a clue. And I can't seem to get in touch with the truth. And I can't seem to get a hold of you. Now Sunday's through, kicking myself, and I haven't got a good excuse, kicking myself. But now I recognize the wrong in the things I do. I must apologize sincerely to you. 'Cause it's not a good day for a breakup. Let's get together and make up. Agree to disagree. Make a list of everything you dislike about me. Put it on a piece of paper and throw it away. It's not a good day for a breakup.
years ago, I set up a record label, 7A Records, right? And it was mainly putting out Monkeys stuff, Mike Nesmith stuff, Mickey Dolenz, stuff like that. But I managed to get an Imani Coppola album, kind of like a best of. And I thoroughly, if you like that, I might play FaceTime Continuum tomorrow. If you like that, go and look on Spotify for Unsung by Imani Coppola. Although actually I think her name is pronounced Coppola. So I've been getting her name wrong this whole time. There's a new Paul McCartney book coming out. Very, very excited. Crowds chase the Fab Four down West 58th Street in New York City. In a picture taken by Paul McCartney through the back window of their car at the height of Beatlemania. The photo, taken after their fame crossed the Atlantic in February 1964, is one of 275 from an incredible archive that 80-year-old Sir Paul has included in his book 1964 Eyes of the Storm. Of the New York short, Macca writes, the crowds chasing us in A Hard Day's Night were based on moments like this. It was my idea. In 1963, the Beatles had released Please Please Me, She Loves You, and I Wanna Hold Your Hand, hits that propelled them to fame, making them the most famous band on the planet after the Bay City Rollers. So Paul writes, anyone who rediscovers a personal relic or family treasure, is instantly flooded with memories and emotions, which then trigger associations buried in the haze of time. Time. That was my idea. This was exactly my experience in seeing these photos, all taken over an intense 3-month period of travel, culminating in February 1964. 1964, that was my idea, Joe's up next with the news. Whoa. Pet Shop Boys, come on, guys. What the hell are you doing? It's not your turn. That one. So, Joe.
Yes.
Here's why I'm in a good mood.
Yeah.
Here's why I get on my knees to thank whoever, the universe, and I'm able to get back up. What have I been moaning about pretty much since I started here? Apart from this place.
Everything, yeah.
My back.
Yeah.
And so a couple of weeks ago, I went to a chiropractor.
Mm.
£65 for the first 2 sessions, reduced from 120. It was a New Year deal. First session, we talked for about 45 minutes about what they might do, what it might be, took some x-rays, made me stand on 2 scales at the same time to see which leg was putting the most pressure on. That was nuts. Went back the second week thinking, right, we're going to start treatment. Yeah. And we didn't. What he said was my pelvis was slightly wonky and one leg was shorter than the other. And here's the...
Imagine finding that out at 50.
No, 49.
Sorry.
You're welcome. And he said, here's the plan. We'll have 6 weeks of 2 sessions a week, then 6 weeks of 1 session a week. It'll be £850. £750 if you pay in advance. But if you don't do all the sessions, you don't get your money back.
Right. So your £130 so far has just paid for advice.
Well, it was 6. They reduced it to 65, so that was just for the both of them. So that was
okay.
So that was just. It wasn't even advice. It was just for this is what we're going to do, and this is how much they charge you. And I thought something doesn't feel right. And I had a couple of people saying chiropractic. Some of them, I'm sure there's some great ones in Oxfordshire. Some of them, it feels like a sort of a cult or a selling scheme.
Right.
I thought, I'm going to check out an osteopath. I used to have a great osteopath in London. I thought I'd check out an osteopath. So chiropractor is the spine, osteopath is the spine and muscles and things. Right? So I went to see an osteopath yesterday. You have to have an hour because it's the first session, so you get interviewed about all of that. And after that, I think it's 40 minutes. £85 for the hour.
Yeah.
Got there, we chatted for the first 10 minutes, and I thought it would just be a thing. And he said, right, if you could strip down to your pants. And I did. There's an image for you, ladies, and indeed some gentlemen. And he made me bend about. I said, what hurts? Where he goes, right, I'm going to touch your back. Let me know if this is the spot. And he touched my back and he went, he didn't kiss me. He went straight, to the spot that was hurting.
Really?
I went, oh my God. He said, all right, well, let's start working on it today.
Yeah. So
I had 40 minutes of being manipulated on a like a couch type thing.
Is it like a massage?
It's like a massage. Well, no, it kind of is, but it was on this specific spot. So it was very gentle, and he was. And I kept going, I said, that's so good. And we were talking about music and radio and all of it. Was lovely. He was a really nice guy.
So you let out some weird noises.
I did let out some weird noises. When I go for a massage,
Yeah.
if I involuntarily let out weird noises, I have to go, thank you. I have to say something that makes them know I know this is not a sexual thing. Because I'm really worried that a masseuse is going to think I'm there for a sexual thing. So when I make those noises involuntarily, you always have to wear underwear, like trunks, shorts, that kind of tight around the leg as opposed to boxers that are loose around the leg.
Okay. That's a requirement, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's your requirement.
Yeah,
Okay.
because, don't say it, do you know why? Otherwise
Things fall out the leg, do they?
So that's why you have to have them tight around the leg. Ian, why did you get the sack from Jack FM? I was talking about massages. Anyway, so he did that, and then what he did was he leaned me over the side of the thing, so I'm kind of hanging off.
Yeah.
And he twists my body, and he clicks my entire spine. Oh my God.
That was wonderful.
It felt so good. I thought I was going to come off the bed and fall onto the floor. It was so... Oh my God, it was so good, right?
Yeah.
And I got up and my back hurt worse, right?
Yeah.
And he said, it will hurt worse because we've been manipulating it. What I would like to do, take some ibuprofen because that will lower the inflammation, use ice, and let's book you in for a fortnight and we'll see how we get on. But I'm really happy with the progress we've made. So it's not you've got to come in twice a week and pay. It's like, come in a fortnight and hopefully we can do this we can get this significantly better in 4 or 5 sessions, right?
Yeah.
So I drove home and my back was hurting really badly but I felt good because of the click. And then last night I got up out of the sofa and it didn't hurt. I went and,
Did you have a lot of ibuprofen?
No, I didn't take any in the end. And I was in bed and I was turning in bed and it didn't hurt. And I got out of bed this morning and it didn't hurt. And my back doesn't hurt today.
Okay.
That's why I'm in a good mood.
Right.
I feel like a normal person. We got there.
Yeah.
Sorry, wait. There was a punchline coming at some point. So that is why I'm in a good mood.
That makes me fancy a little osteopath session.
Have you got a bad back?
No.
Well, then what a waste of time.
Oh, just like a lovely massage.
Oh, well, but it's not all over. Why would you? Well,
I don't know.
that's weird.
I like a massage to be very firm, and if it hurts, that's fine. That
Thai.
means it's doing something.
Do you go Thai? I love a Thai massage.
Just deep tissue.
This isn't that. But if you want your back clicked, I love a good click. Oy, then that's where you need to go.
Gotcha.
We're on the... Why didn't you tell me the mics were open and we're on the radio? What a boring story for the listeners.
Ian Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Ian Lee's Rude Awakening. 106 Jack FM.
Believe it.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
Oh. Someone had turned my microphone down. I thought I was quiet. Who was in here yesterday? Someone's messed around in the cleaners. And why would the cleaners wouldn't be able to change the volume of the microphone? So they're making a real-life Squid Game without the people dying. I hope. You would think it's going to be... Well, say it's going to be awful. Mr. Beast has done it, and it was quite good fun. Netflix could face a class action after dozens of contestants in a real-life Squid Game claim they were treated like animals. Have you seen Squid Game? Have you seen it? A large number of players told The Sun they are considering suing the company. Participants said the game show, based on the gruesome TV hit about a deadly contest, quickly became a nightmare on Monday when they were made to stand out in temperatures of -3 degrees Celsius. Or centigrade. One player said, "Yeah, we were tortured for 8 hours. We were just fodder. You wouldn't treat animals like that. I know the show was supposed to be tough, but it felt inhumane. At one point, I could see they were bringing on a black coffin with a pink ribbon, just like in the original show. I feel they prioritise getting a good show over helping us." Sound like a Paul Whitehouse character. Another contestant said they saw a woman collapse in front of them. They said, "It's her head hitting the floor, echoed around the studio. She started having what looked like a seizure. Then another lady collapsed. They were dropping like flies." Just deal with it, guys. You're lucky you're not on the real Squid Game. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. So, Joe, I hang on a minute. What's that?
Yeah.
I just want to get the right backing music. That's all. That's all I want to do. So I want a little bit of that. The Mexican ant. That's what we want. So there's what's this scheme with the energy people where they'll pay you not to use energy between 5 and 6. You know this?
Yeah.
How do I get... I want a piece of that pie.
I think you need a smart meter for a start, I think.
Couldn't get a smart meter installed.
Because...
How do I tell this story without being offensive? Could get cancelled. So, my electricity meter is in... I call it the utilities room. It's the downstairs toilet, right? Mm-hmm. Washing machine. On top of that, dishwasher. No, tumble dryer.
Yeah.
And then the electricity
that would be a weird place.
That would be weird.
Dishwasher.
The electricity meter is just above that.
Yeah.
Easy to reach. I could reach it. You could reach it.
Right.
I am not being offensive when I say this. I'm reporting the facts. The person that came round to do it was 5 foot tall.
Yeah.
They couldn't reach it.
Right.
They said, "Could you move the washing machine and the tumble dryer out?" I said, "I can't." He said, "Well, I can't do it." I said, "What if I got you a ladder?" He said, "No, I'm not allowed to climb a ladder." So then he went to look at the gas meter, which is out the front.
Yeah.
And he said, "I can't do that. There's a bush there." I said, "Well, what I could do is, what I was planning to do is, if you said there was too much bush, while you were doing the electricity meter...
You could trim it back.
I could trim it back." And he said, "Well, I've got to go now." I said, "So you're not even going to do that?" He said, "No." So then I phoned up to complain to my gas company, and I said, "Look, this is... I'm really trying not to be offensive." I said, "Look, this is awkward. The person you sent round was too short to reach that, and there was too much bush, which I can cut back. Could you send someone else?"
Yeah.
They went berserk.
Really?
"We are an equal opportunities employer.
Did they?
We do not discriminate on race, gender, sexuality, or height." I felt awful because I thought, am I being sizist?
But that's all well and good. But the guy couldn't do the job. So they have to send someone else.
Well, they don't, because they were then saying it was my fault for having a big bush out front.
Yeah.
Come on now. And because I didn't move the washing machine and the old tumbly. So I can't now, because of him,
Yeah.
I can't now get a piece of this sweet, don't use electricity between 5 and 6 pie.
Right. can't help you there.
Okay, let's speak to Simon. Maybe Simon can help. Good morning, Simon.
Good morning, Ian. Good morning, Joe.
Hello.
I've rang in for a game with Adamant. Is that possible?
Oh, yeah. So, Adamant, Joe, you've played this before.
Well, not for a long time.
What happens is I say a band or artist. You then have to come up with a band or artist that starts with the last name.
Yes.
The Beatles begins with B, so you don't include the T. I'll go first, then Joe, and then you, Simon, okay?
Okay, yep.
Adamant.
So it's an A.
No, it's a T. The last.
The last
Yes, sir.
letter. Tom Jones?
Yep, it's an S. S is always the hardest.
Shalimar.
Radiohead.
D.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not a band.
no. I was just working out what letter.
Huh? We finish at 10, Joe. I should make that clear.
Oh, no. So I can do something. The Darkness.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
It's another S, Simon.
Shack Attack.
The Kinks. It's another S.
Sugar Babes.
It begins with S, ends with S. That's a double.
So it's
it
back
comes
to you.
back to me. Sonia.
Alicia's Attic.
Ooh, I like Alicia's Attic.
Is that K?
It's a C.
Oh.
Attic.
The Cure.
Everything but the girl.
Lindisfarne.
Lindisfarne, that's an E.
Who?
Lindisfarne. Fucking the Tainers old mate, no man.
Oh, right, okay.
Alice, who the bleep is Alice?
Oh.
No. E.
Oh, I thought you were just singing. You're
I was-
giving me...
No, I was telling you who Lindisfarne were.
Oh. Yeah, but is it my go?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
And I've got to do E.
Yes, sir. Well, yeah, the letter.
Evanescence. Evanescence.
Ends with an E, goes back to you, Simon.
Erasure.
Ends with an E, goes back to you, Joe.
Oh, goodness.
We're going to start doing speed rounds.
Elton John.
Okay, ends with an N. Nico. Ends with an O. We're going to start doing time. You've got 7 seconds. 1.
Who?
Oasis.
Me. Oh.
Oasis, S.
Oasis.
1.
Spice Girls.
You've had that.
No, we had Sugar Babes.
Begins with an S, ends with an S, goes back to you, Simon. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Steve Brookstein.
Sorry? Oh, Steve Brookstein!
Brookstein,
Oh, my
yeah.
God! Do you know-
Not a clue.
Steve Brookstein won X Factor or Pop Idol, I can't remember which one, but then got dropped by Simon Cowell. And if you follow him on Twitter, he is still 15 years later, he is still... He's furious, isn't he, Simon?
He's a bitter man.
He's 15 years later. He's still... We'll have a look at his tweets later, and I bet he's slagging off Cheryl Osborne. Right, Brookstein. N. The Nice. E. 1.
Elton John.
2. You've had that. You're
Have
out.
I?
Ding, ding, you're
Oh.
out.
Ding, ding.
I go first, then it's you, Simon. I took my bell home. Adamant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodbye. There we go.
Oh.
That was fun.
I thought it was 7 seconds. You only gave him 4.
I gave him 5.
All right, fine.
It was getting a bit bored.
You just wanted to win.
Yeah. But goodbye, Simon. Goodbye.
Oh.
You can't just come in and go the. Okay, well that was fun. We didn't get to. I'm going to do later on food that looks like willies and boobs.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's going to be difficult on the radio.
Yes.
But we're going to have a go.
We'll have to use descriptive words.
Food that looks like boobs, willies, and bums, actually. So we'll have that in the... If you want to see them, thank you, Joe, you can watch the show. Twitch.tv/TLNA. It's free. Twitch.tv/TLNA. Everybody who is... if you're watching that, you will get to see the boobs.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
When you are ready, I will surrender. always, always the best way. I have succumbed to this passive sensation, peacefully falling away. I am the zombie, your wish will command me. Laugh as I fall to my knees. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back to me. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back to me. Can I control this empty delusion, lost in the fire below? And you come running, your eyes will be open. And when you come back, I'll be as you want me, only so eager to please. My little song will keep you beside me, thinking your name as I say. Bring it back, sing it back, bring it back, sing it back to me. Bring it back, sing it back, bring it back, sing it back to me. Come to my sweet melody. Come to my sweet melody. No, you can't help it if you have been tempted by fruit hanging ripe on the tree. And I feel useless, don't care what the truth is. You will be here come the day. Truth, do you hear me? Don't try to come near me. So tired, I sleep through the light. If you desire to lay here beside me, come to my sweet melody. Bring it back, sing it back, bring it back, sing it back to me. Bring it back, sing it back, bring it back, sing it back to me. Bring it back, sing it back, bring it back, sing it back to me. Bring it back, sing it back, bring it back, sing it back to me. Sing it back, sing it back, sing it back to me. Sing it back, sing it back, sing it back to me. Sing it back, sing it back, sing it back to me. Sing it back, sing it back, sing it back to me. Sing it back to me, sing it back to me.
Kerry has texted, and Kerry's been texting him for ages. Kerry, I'm so sorry. You're a man. I'm so sorry. Honestly, I'm feeling in such a good mood. I went to an osteopath to help with my back, right? As opposed to the chiropractor that wanted 18 sessions. He pulled me onto the edge of this, like, massage table. So I'm hanging over the edge. And he cracked my back. It was so good, I nearly came off the edge of the table onto the floor. I nearly fell off the floor with excitement and pleasure. Oh my God, it was so good. My back feels great. It's not 100%, but it feels great. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Ian.
John, it's so lovely to hear your wonderful voice. How may I be of assistance to thee today?
Well, regarding the company that told you that they are, what kind of employer did they say they were? Inclusive?
Inclusive, yes.
Yes. Well, with the employee that they have tasked the job to,
Yes.
meters, etc., they would have had a duty of care for the employee to do risk assessments that enable that person to do the job.
Yeah, I've just spilled coffee on the desk. Ignore me. I'm listening. Carry on.
And a risk assessment shouldn't have coffee in your computers. Anyway, there's the due diligence, so they need to show that they've put in place risk assessments to make the work safe for their employee. There's a lone working because they're out on their own, etc. And if someone hasn't got the tools given to them by their company, including PPE, to do the job safely, then they're in breach of their employment.
Are you telling me, John, I had every single right to complain and it didn't make me racist?
No, it's not an ableism.
Yep.
Some people with certain disabilities have height issues.
Well, this wasn't. I don't think this person had disabilities. They were just, not very tall.
But if someone is going to read a meter, they could have asked questions of the customer.
Yes.
For instance, where are the meters? Are they accessible? Normally, when someone is coming to a house, they will say the no smoking thing.
Yeah. What?
Please don't smoke for 2 hours before.
Oh, I've never heard that one. That's a good one. I like that.
That's a thing. So it's all about risk assessing for the safety of your employee, and if they just spout that they're an equal opportunities employer, that could be their aim, which is a noble thing, but they might not know how to put it into practice. And I'm available if they, you can give them my number.
Can you, right, I kind of can't be bothered now because it was a while ago. Can you install a smart meter, John?
No.
I'm going to end this conversation right now, if that's okay.
That's okay. Okay, bye-bye.
Cheers, John. Thank you, mate.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show.
Yes, man.
It's a serial,
Yes, man.
you see. 106 Jack FM.
Just showing that this is a safe place for white, middle-aged men to speak where we don't really have a safe space anymore. It's Alistair! Oh, hang on a minute, wrong fader. It's Alistair!
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
It's
Alistair.
me.
Hello, Alistair fans. I can see that we've got picked up 1,500 listeners as a result of this. Thank you.
Brilliant. So I'm a bit curmudgeonly this morning.
I wanna make love to you, Alistair. Oh, Alistair. I wanna make love to you consensually. Oh, my Alistair.
Steady on. Right, I've got one of my entries into Room 101 if I was on that show.
Okay, what I love about you, Alistair, is you call in with your own phone-ins, and that takes balls. You got balls.
So, right, you may know this feeling, Ian. When you watch a film,
yep.
And in this case, I was watching a film relatively recent called Triangle of Sadness.
Oh, I've seen that. Wow. I finished that film and I thought, it's a good film, but I'm not sure if I enjoyed it or not.
Yeah. Well, funnily enough, obviously it's a kind of a lot of black comedy going on in there.
Yes,
and
sir.
stuff like that.
No
But-
spoilers, no spoilers.
And then right at the end, I've seen other films like this. You think...
Hang on a minute. I'm wondering if by revealing even the feel of the end, if that's a spoiler, because the end is kind of a feeling. I mean, I think I know. I understood the ending.
Okay.
My thing about films is when I go, I don't think I've seen that film. I watch. I don't think I've seen it. I go, have I seen? I'm watching it. Have I seen this? No, I don't think I've seen it. Then you get an hour in, you go, oh, I know what happens. I've seen this.
Yes.
That's what I hate. I know what you mean about Triangle of Sadness. I would still recommend it.
Yeah.
Would you recommend
there's
it?
a lot of good stuff in that because of, it's really refreshing to have a film which is, it's character driven.
It's character driven.
There's no major kind of action stuff or anything like that.
I would just say the dinner scene.
Well, yes.
That's got to be. That's one of the greatest scenes in cinema. What I like about the film is it's very slow, and scenes in other films that would only be a few minutes go on for ages, and it's all about money. It's all about those with money, those without money, equality. It's a film. It's all I can say. It's a film, Alistair. Are you a fan of Alicia's Attic?
I can't remember.
Have some of this.
said, come on, get up, look like you're enjoying my company. Oh, and he said he can't change a word, you're another one of my fools. You were born to have my baby now. Don't cry, my precious one, cause I ain't got no sympathy for you. And I feel like I wanna bite his head off. Yeah, that'd be fun, cause I sure got an appetite. I clicked my heels together 3 times. They sparked a little, but nothing happened. And the big bad wolf's still in my bed. I feel, I sometimes think that you forget that I feel, I got to get away from here. I feel, this girl's a person, you know. I feel. Oh, he said, Angel, your halo ain't fitted that good for a little while now. You ain't got that certain glow that I get a kick out of. Like it bothers me. I'm taking it on the chin with a grin, but my feet are itching and itching. He says, don't cry, my precious one, cause I ain't got no sympathy for you. And I feel like I wanna smash his face in. Yeah, that'd be fun, cause I sure got a fist for a fight. I clicked my heels together 3 times. They sparked a little, but nothing happened. And the big bad wolf's still in my bed. And I feel, I sometimes think that you forget that I feel, I got to get away from here. I feel, and this girl's a person, you know. I feel. Well, it's hard to get through when you're knocking on wood, and I got to thinking I was worth more than he put on my boots. I got a soul if you get down to the roots. I feel, I sometimes think that you forget that I feel, I got to get away from here. I feel, and this girl's a person, you know. I feel,
Come on, man, that's a tune, right? That's a tune. GoldenEye, the old GoldenEye, the N64 game is coming to the Xbox tomorrow. Excited, man? I am very excited, except they've not made it multiplayer online, which is stupid. Xbox, stupid. Maybe you shouldn't have got rid of those 12,000 members of your staff. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. 01865 575 106. Findus from Hamish has texted in a game. Let's maybe we'll play a little bit of that after this. Whoa! Doing Wordle for the first time in ages. Joe, do you want to come in? Because I'm going to show you rude pictures. If that's okay with you, I'm asking for your consent. We need to get the consent. Am I allowed to show you rude pictures?
Yeah, they're not really rude pictures.
Well, so I'm doing Wordle. My friend Dave was watching this. By the way, if you want to see the rude pictures, twitch.tv/Iain and Catherine, because I'm going to show them to the people there. He said, are you doing Wordle? I said, I haven't done Wordle for ages. So I've just tried Wordle. And I've gone for piano. Piano is one of my... because it's got 3 vowels.
Yeah.
I-A-O. Not one of those letters is in the word.
Oh.
So that means it's got an E in it.
Yeah.
Oh. No, it's not got an O. It's got an E in it and possibly a U.
So it's got to be 5 letters.
Yeah. I can't think of any words that have got an E and a U in it and no other vowel. Perus?
Dukes.
All right, wow. This
Dukes.
Imagine if this was it. Right. No, it's only got one. It's only got an E. So we've got...
It could have 2 E's.
It could have 2 E's. The E is in the wrong place. So what word has only got E's in it?
What do you mean? How do you know where the E goes?
If that was green, it would be in the right place. We're going to try every. Right. Okay. It's got an E in the middle, a Y at the end, and there is another E, but we don't know where that goes. God, this is a tough one. The E, it has to be double E. It has to be double E somewhere. Beanie. No. Benny? Benny on the loose? No. Yeah.
I can't help you.
Would you not know words? You know words. You speak. Words is your fortune.
Yeah, but I don't really understand the game.
What? All right. Well,
how do you know it's definitely got 2 E's?
Because that E is green. That's in the right place.
Yeah.
That E is taupe.
Brown.
Taupe. That's not brown. That's taupe.
It's brown.
So that's in there, but it's in the wrong place.
Well, you enjoy. This is why I don't get into things like this.
Wow.
Time wasting.
Everything is time wasting. This show is time wasting. Your news is time wasting. Movies are. All we're doing is filling in time until we die. Otherwise, you just sit there.
That's a miserable, miserable way of looking at it.
You're going to die.
That's fine.
Sorry, that's not a threat, by the way.
That's
just
fine.
in case. Imagine if you got murdered tonight, and I'd said you're going to die.
Yeah.
I think I told you this. I went to court once because I had a stalker. I've had a couple of stalkers. It wasn't the one that recently went to prison. It's when I was working at Virgin, I think it was. And me and my producer Eloise had a stalker, and it went to court. And he used to phone up sometimes. And his lawyer went, "Did you ever goad this gentleman to call into your show?" I said, "No." "So you never goaded the defendant into calling in your show?" I said, "No."
Oh, that must be horrible being a witness.
I was having the time of my life. I made a
Okay.
She went, "How are you feeling?" I said, this is exciting." Because it was. She went again. "So would you say categorically you did not goad this?" And she did it about 5 times.
Yeah.
And I went, yeah. She went, "Okay, listen to this. Press play on the tape."
And I was going to say, at some point you must have realised that she had something on you.
So we played the end of his call.
Yeah.
And I went, "Get off my show." And then I went, "Yes, I totally goaded him to call." It was the goading specifically. So I don't know how we're going to do this on the radio. Page 24 of the Sun.
Yeah.
After the What's It, we had a Willy What's It yesterday. It's the Rude Food Guide. Is that a potato in your pocket? Are you pleased to see me? That doesn't make sense because potatoes are round. Yesterday we revealed how Terry Flanagan found a Todger-shaped treat in a packet of What's It's. Terry, 69, from Cheshunt, Hertfordshire, said, "It's tiny, but could be very rare. It's a perfect shape with... I can't even read the end of that sentence.
Hertfordshire accent.
Well, no, he moved there. The Willy What's It isn't the only rude-looking food out there, as our cheeky gallery reveals.
Okay, what we got?
Well, we've got... Okay, there's an apple... I'm going to show it on the thing. So there's an apple that looks like a bum.
Yeah.
There's like a double potato that looks like boobies.
Really does.
Does look like boobies. There's a tomato that looks like a bum.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that sweet potato, though. You'd buy that in Ann Summers. That is.
It's big.
That is absolute. But that's spot on. It's got the bit there.
Yeah.
It's got that. It's got
yeah.
Same. The aubergine. That poor fella. I mean, he's had a cold day.
Wow,
the
yeah.
aubergine. There's a strawberry that's done in the style of what a child would draw in a pencil case.
Which one? What, that top right one?
Yeah. A lot of boobs. Meringues. Raspberry nipple, they've called that ice cream.
Let me see.
Raspberry nipple. But look at that. You know, sometimes you open the marge, and there's like a shape on it.
Yeah.
Look at that shape. That one's even crying, look.
Crying.
Isn't it?
That looks like someone's gone in and
It does look like someone's tinkered
messed around
with
with
it.
that one.
All right, I'm going to... Ian, why did you lose your job on Jack FM? Well, said Raspberry Nipple. Joe, thank you very much for that. I'm going to plough on with the Wordle. Maybe we'll do a little bit of hurdle.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much indeed.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
Can't explain all the feelings that you're making me feel. My heart's in overdrive and you're behind the steering wheel. Touching you, touching me.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
Rhythm is a dancer, it's a soul's companion. People feel it everywhere. Lift your hands and voices, free your mind and join us. You can feel it in the air. Oh, it's a passion. Oh, you can feel it here. Oh, it's a passion. Oh, this is the rhythm. You can put some joy upon my face. Oh, sunshine in an empty place. Take me to turn two, and babe, I'll make you stay. Oh, I can ease you of your pain. Feel you give me love again. Round and round we go. Each time I say.
This is the rhythm of the night.
To love and learn, there'll be nothing left for me to yearn. Think of me and burn, and let me hold your hand. I don't want to face the world in tears. Please think again, I'm on my knees. Sing that song to me, no reason to repent.
This is the rhythm of the night.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
I'm trying. I'm doing the bone digger, which I think is isn't that the You Can Call Me Out? Bone digger. I'm gonna put my glasses. Fancy a quick trip to Mars? I've lost my Halloween bed. I've only got this, which isn't as good. Fancy a quick trip to Mars? NASA will test nuclear-powered rockets to whisk astronauts to Mars ultra-fast. What could possibly go wrong with nuclear-powered rockets? Boffins say using nukes will... remember when George Bush used to say... What did he say? Nuclear... What did he call nuclear? Do you remember when we all thought we can't get worse than George W? Nuclear. What did he call it? Nuclear. He said something. Hang on a minute. Let's go to YouTube. Oh, I got to watch Hi-Fi Rush. Hang on. So YouTube. Let's try and find it. George W. Bush saying nuclear. Is this it?
I do want to offer affected by the recent earthquakes and with the Iranian government, the suffering of. There is common agreement that the Iranians should not have a nuclear weapon.
Oh, he says nuclear. Okay, fine. Okay, I got it wrong. Boffins say using nukes will slash the time from the current 7 months to 45 days. I thought it took years to get to Mars. I am so out of touch with my space rocket knowledge. Speeding up the on-the-ground search for alien life and boosting mission safety. NASA has partnered with the US... Scientists plan to develop a pioneering rocket propulsion system far different from the chemical-driven ones used in 66 years of space travel. A NASA spokesman said,
using a nuclear thermal rocket allows for faster transit time, reducing risk.
Oh, someone's asked, enjoying the range of voices when reading papers, any chance of a Frenchman, says Pedro Gonzalez, Lyon. Okay. A NASA spokesman said, using a nuclear thermal rocket allows for faster transit time, reducing risk for astronauts. reducing transit time is a key component for, the human missions to Mars, is longer trips require more supplies and more robust systems. You wait, when we get to Mars proper, we're going to find evidence that we used to live on Mars. I guarantee it. First band to play on Mars, let's make it TerraVision.
I was high on the Molotov cocktails. I was low on 100 things. I was running to put my money where my mouth was. I was riding by the whales and the dolphins. Whales and dolphins. Whales and dolphins. Yeah. And I don't mind serving time at all. I was blue by the people in the power. I was green, that's my excuse. I was yellow when I set to fight the reds, 'cause I knew I'd be beaten black and blue. Black and blue. Battered and bruised, yeah. Hold the line, just give it some time. They call what I like and what I hate about perseverance. All what I give and what I take for perseverance. I was round and about in the area. I was wearing my suit and tie. I was lost in the Bermuda Triangle and all went pear-shaped, twisted and twined, twisted and twined, twisted and twined, yeah. And I don't mind serving time at all. Hold the line, just give it some time. Then call what I like and what I hate about perseverance. All what I give and what I take for perseverance. I was lost on the road to nowhere. I was a guest on a runaway train. I was happy 'cause I knew I was innocent. They were glad to let me take the blame, taking the blame, taking the blame, taking the blame. It's always the same kind of style. What I like and what I hate about perseverance. All what I give and what I take for perseverance. I haven't time, I haven't space for perseverance. 'Cause that's what will change is when I like to keep up appearance.
Joe's up next with the news. Yeah, stick in chicken. Let's play a game.
Go on.
Come in now. Come in here. Let's play a game. So, a guy called Findus in Hamwich has texted him.
Where?
Hamwich.
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 Never heard of it.
Like sandwich. Cheese sandwich. May I offer a new game? A mixture of... Oh, I got the word, by the way.
Oh, it was.
I won't say on air because people might be playing it.
Yeah.
I'll write it down for you. Don't you think? Oh. You're saying it.
Is it that?
You're saying it.
No.
You go,
It might begin with a B. It might. I never would have thought of that.
I don't think that's a real word.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Means like,
Okay, right. May I offer a new game, a mixture of Wordle and Hurdle? Here are lyrics from a famous song. Try one line at a time to guess the song. So I'm going to do it to you because the whole lyrics are here.
Yeah.
Silence ever after. I don't know what the answer is. He's not put the answer in.
Oh, but do you recognise it?
No.
Oh.
Silence ever... Oh, I missed out the first line. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
No more carefree laughter. Silence ever after.
Very familiar.
Leah, do you want to come in and play the cross between Wordle and Hurdle if you fancy it? Only if you fancy it. You're never obliged. Nia works here, and I've worked with her on and off for, I'm going to say it, the last 15 years. Deal with it. So it's a cross between Wordle and Hurdle.
Right.
And I got to read a line at a time, but I don't know what the answer is.
How will we know the answer?
Well, you might know it.
I mean, after my
You're
attempt
allowed
the
to
other
sit down.
morning, are you going to... I'm surprised you invited me back.
It's because I want someone who's even worse than me at these games. That's why.
fair.
That's
I'm
why.
always happy to do that for you.
No more carefree laughter. Silence ever after. Walking through an empty house. At least she looks like she's trying to think, Joe.
I'm just staring at you, aren't I? This is hard.
Tears in my eyes.
Because if you're doing intonation in the wrong places, it's going to
Well, that's
really...
the point of the game.
No, I know.
Here is where the story ends. This is goodbye.
It's deep.
I've got no idea what it is, because the idiot, Findus in Hamwich, did not send in the answer. So we'll wait. Someone will get in touch and tell us the answer. I've got some more that I thought we could try.
Okay.
So hang on a minute.
I mean, it would have helped to have known roughly an era or... You know,
Yeah, no,
some
this is
sort
the
of hint.
This is the problem with listeners, right? Okay, here's one. I walk a lonely road.
You're trying to make it hard.
You skipping to the next one?
Yeah.
I walk a lonely road. The only one I have ever known.
Oh.
Oh, come on. I thought you'd get that on the first line.
No.
Skipping?
It's one of those, if you know it, it's easy.
Yeah.
So you know it. So that's why it's easy.
I genuinely thought you'd get it first go. I walk
a
lonely road. The only one I have ever known.
I just...
Don't know where it goes.
Yeah.
But it's home to me.
Yeah.
And I walk alone.
I walk... What, Johnny Cash? Is that I Walk Alone?
Sing it.
Johnny Cash song.
Sing it.
Is it?
Sing
No,
it.
I don't know.
No, because there's no Johnny Cash song called I Walk Alone.
Oh, it's I Walk the Line, isn't it?
Come on. I really thought this would be a joke and you'd go, oh, it's this.
No.
Oh, it's this.
Sorry. This is hard.
Shall I play it?
Why don't you sing the first line? Yeah, sing it.
Well, because you get it as soon as I would sing it, you get it. Right, so I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it one more time, and then I'm going to go straight into the song if you don't know it, okay?
Yeah.
So, well, I've lost the little window. I walk a lonely road. The only one.
The only one that I ever know. I feel like I
have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me. And I walk alone.
Are people guessing it?
No one's listening. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Oh.
Shame on you.
I know, I shouldn't know.
How could you not have got this?
I know.
We're going to wait for it to kick in. Nia's still not got it. This will be a revelation.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever
Yeah, that's
known.
annoying. Yeah, but it's not one of their good songs. So.
Oh, so I'm sorry. You only want the good Green Day songs. All right, here's another one. Let me get the lyrics up. I can't see anything. Well, that's not true. I can see some stuff. All right. Okay. It's this.
You picked an easier one, right?
Picked a
Even
really
easier
easy
than
one.
Green Day.
Really easy.
Okay.
Imagine
All the people.
there's no heaven.
Imagine there's no heaven.
Yes, imagine. Well done. You got it.
Imagine.
Yeah, you got it. You do one, Joe.
What, without the lyrics in front of me?
Yeah, I haven't got the lyrics in front of me.
It's a bit on the spot.
Just looking at the internet, just updating my Facebook status. It's complicated. Remember that? Relationship status, and it's complicated.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
They said that on Facebook.
And people, as soon as they break up with someone, change it to single.
Yeah. they
Available.
should for a week go back to like old Facebook so we can see what it was
Yeah,
like.
so you can poke people.
Yeah. Oh, poke. Play Mafia Wars and Farmville.
And you can be in pirate mode. Do you remember that?
do you remember?
I don't remember that, but I remember the MySpace days of choosing your top friends.
Oh, MySpace.
And on MySpace, you could have a song on your profile, so when people went onto it.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do a song now.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Sorry? Nia, you okay? A little bit of air came out of you.
I think we were going, everybody.
Yeah. Rock your body.
Yeah, that was it.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
Sometimes I feel I'm gonna break down and cry. Nowhere to go, nothing to do with my time. I get lonely, so lonely, living on my own.
Shelley, how are you? It's Jo.
Hello.
Hello, you're right.
My notes about cervical cancer.
Oh no, fair enough. I've got a press release in front of me as well, ready to go. I am.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times or awakening.
All the small things, true care, truth brings. I'll take one lift, you're right, best trip. Always, I know
Iain Lee's rude awakening is fortified with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM.
Live in effect, and I don't waste time on the mic with a dope rhyme. Jump to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, jump. And I'm here to combine beats and lyrics to make you shake your pants, take a chance. Come on and dance, guys. Grab a girl, don't wait, make a twirl. It's your world, and I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut to move your butt to the dance floor. So yo, what's up? Hands in the air, come on, say yeah. Everybody over here, everybody over there. The crowd is live, and I will fool this groove. Party people in the house, move.
Thank you to Mark. The lyric that was sent in, no more carefree laughter, silence ever after, walking through an empty house, tears in my eyes, here is where the story ends, this is goodbye. How did I not get this? You ready for it? You probably guessed it. Here we go. Oh, man. How did I not get this?
No more carefree laughter. Silence.
I knew it, but I didn't know it. Thank you, Findus in Hamwich. Thank you very much. Is that a name, Findus? I suppose so. You get crispy pancakes. They must have been named after somebody. So there is probably very much a Findus. A lot of you getting in touch saying, yeah, we finally got Wordle. It was a tough Wordle today. What with that and playing chess chess.com. Oh, man, that chess.com. Although, I'll tell you what's nice. My 11-year-old is learning to play chess with me on chess.com. My 13-year-old is beating me on chess.com. And now, what am I looking for? I've done that thing where I've written that there's a story down and I've put the wrong page. Hang on, hold the line, please, caller. Here we go. Parents turn lights off 333 times a year. Parents say they have to turn the lights off in an empty room 333 times a year on average, researchers found. Experts estimate that leaving lights on unnecessarily costs the average family nearly, guess, how much do you reckon leaving unnecessary lights on a year costs you a year? Any ideas? Any ideas? It's 11 quid. And part of me thinks, last night I went out, anyway, I went out the other day and I saw I'd left the lounge, the living room. What do you call it? Lounge? Living room? Sitting room? What do you call it? The living room. I don't know why I said lounge. I'd left the lounge lights on and I thought, well, I better go in there and turn them off to save money. Well, it probably would have cost me about 8 pence. Having to switch off the TV when no one is watching is the next biggest bugbear for parents. My kids don't watch TV. They might watch some YouTube on the telly, but they're doing it all on their phones. 54% they admit they have fallen out at least once a week over energy use. This is one of the very few good things of not living with my children is we don't fall out over stuff like that. They come for 2-3 days, 2-3 nights, and I can deal with it. I do have trouble with them turning off the electric blanket in bed. Imagine if they turned off the electric blanket in bed every single time. I'd probably save about £8.60. Getting into good energy habits can save a lot of money. It's important everyone in the home play their part. Simple changes such as turning off lights can make all the difference. Although I am now one of those people, when the energy prices went up, I became one of those people that I now turn the TV and the PlayStation off at the mains, turn the microwave, dishwasher and the cooker off at the mains. Turn everything off at the mains now. Is that saving me money? It's probably not saving a lot. Makes me feel good. Every penny counts, right? Every penny counts. You've got to be so careful. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. If you want to give me a call, you can maybe play a bit of Wordle Hurdle, the mixture. Well, you give us a line from a song and we have to try and guess what it is. I warn you now, we will be rubbish. I start these games and I'm absolutely blooming awful at all of them. This is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, weekdays from 7 on Jack FM. Joe's up next.
Iain Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, 106 Jack FM.
Oh no, that is incorrect data. I am so sorry. Let's try again. So we're talking about outside toilets, right? And they can be quite posh now. I'm old enough to remember. I am old enough to have met I'm lucky enough, to have met my great grandmother. Mm-hmm. I think I've met two great grandmothers.
Great ones.
Yeah. There was definitely Nanny Menagen. Who's the other? She was the great grandmother of, I think, Nanny Perkis. No, she was the mother of Nanny Perkis. Right, yeah. It's tough, right? This family stuff. So I think this is the right side. Nanny Menagen might have been on the other side, but I think my sister will no doubt text me in a minute. So Nanny Peg, Nanny Perkis, her mum.
Nanny Peg.
Yeah, Nanny Peg.
That's a great name.
You know what Peg is short for? I didn't know this until recently.
Peggy?
Margaret.
Oh.
Isn't it? You know that? You know what John F. Kennedy's first name was?
Nope.
Jack. And people who are called Jack. This is nuts, and I don't. Oh, I bit my tongue. I don't understand this. People who are called Jack.
Yeah.
Are often called John.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That might be the other way around. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Okay.
So, Nanny Peg, my grandma. My dad, this is the order. My dad,
Yeah.
Nanny Peg,
Yeah.
Nanny Perkis, great-grandmother, Nanny Menagin, I think, great-great-grandmother.
Wow.
She might be, I need to check my phone, see if my sister's going, no, you got it wrong. It's the other way round. Anyway, Nanny Menagin, I think, had an outside toilet, but like an old-fashioned outside toilet. And I don't think she had a toilet in the house.
Right.
And it was horrible.
Oh, God.
It was dark.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so scary.
What do you mean old-fashioned?
In that it was just, there was nothing fancy about it. There's no light.
Right.
It's just a horrible old toilet.
Yeah.
It was cold. It was drafty. It was dirty.
God.
Yeah, filthy. Sorry, sorry, this means nothing. We were talking about outside toilets about 2 hours ago for the listener. Well, there's a story in the newspaper about outside toilets.
Oh.
Outside loos can also be for posh people, as the Beckhams now have one. Trendsetters, you know the Beckhams.
Yeah, I do, but it's probably next to their outside bar and their outside, I don't know what else, swimming pool.
David and Victoria, it will be slightly different, wouldn't it? David and Victoria wanted the alfresco facility, once a sign of social deprivation. It wasn't a sign of social deprivation. That's just how it was.
Yeah.
We didn't have the technology to make inside toilets. I'm old enough to remember the cistern would be high up on the wall and you'd have a chain. You have to pull a chain.
You still get them some places.
Do you?
Yeah, like oldie-woldy
Oldie-woldy. David, to save garden party guests from heading all the way into their mansion. Yeah, it's going to be a luxury toilet, isn't it? With heated seats, televisions in there. Have you ever been to Japan?
No.
The best toilets in the world.
I know Japan toilets from the film Cars 2.
Okay, what happens in the toilets in Cars 2? It's a long time since I've seen it.
One of the cars goes in and it just sort of squirts all his underbody.
Oh, they're incredible.
Yeah.
They're incredible, right? So they're heated seats, obviously.
Yeah.
You have a little control panel next to you. And it will squirt, then dry. There's also, if you're embarrassed, this is so good. If you're embarrassed, you don't want people to hear the noise of the pee or the plop, right? If you don't want to hear the noises, there's a button and you press the button and it makes the sound of flushing. Doesn't flush. It makes the sound of flushing to mask your toilet sound. This is terrible. What a terrible thing to be talking about over breakfast. Enjoy your beans and sausages. I do apologise. This is vulgar. However, I think it's interesting. So, what else does it do? Because there's loads. Oh,
a nice spray.
Nice spray.
A scent, maybe.
Here's what happens when you finish.
Yeah.
You get up. You finish, and then the toilet seat starts to revolve. And what it's doing is it's going on. It's cleaning it. Yeah. So there's a brush that squirts out antiseptic, and it revolves all the way round, being cleaned.
Yeah, I went. Where was I? Oh, in Brazil last year.
Yeah,
one of the toilets there. It had like a sort of cling film on top of it.
Oh yeah.
And when you were done, you press the button, and the cling film pulls round, and you get another fresh bit of cling film to sit on.
It's so good. I'm going to Japan early July. If it's okay with you, Joe, I will send you pictures of toilets. I'm taking that as a yes.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
Some people been driving too fast. Some people still having a gas. But if there's one thing you gotta concede, you got to know who's driving your car. You get to sixth gear with your foot on the floor. It's just starting in a cruise too far.
thousands of people are regularly turning it out. And it's easy to find when you mess with your mind that you've gone beyond a reasonable doubt.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
Shining as a deep brown. You had a dirty look. You caught me on your hook. Turn up the thermostat. I wanna see you.
so hard to beat, hard to beat. Drive me crazy, my beautiful baby. Let's spend the whole day right here together. You know I love ya, I just wanna touch ya. Stand up, knock me right off my feet. Hard to beat, hard to beat, hard to beat. Ah yeah, girl, you've got something I like. Ah yeah, girl, you've got something I like. Right on ya, yeah, girl, you've got something I like. When I'm sitting at home, sitting on the bus, all I ever do is think about us. On and I wanna sit down. Ah yeah, girl, you've got something I like. Ah yeah, girl, you've got something I like.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show, but we traded it for these magic beans.
Suddenly it's 11 minutes to 10. Do you know what? This week, apart from Monday show was a little clunky, shall we say. This week the shows have flown by. Can I do a little plug for my eldest has a YouTube channel. Alex Plays Fortnite. There's two, but you want the one that's like a cartoon picture of a kid. Alex Plays Fortnite. He's just done a new video, Noob to Pro Data. I'm so proud of him. He's 13, right? And he's filming these YouTube videos. He's editing them. I don't do anything. He's better than me at stuff online. Go and click subscribe to Alex Plays Fortnite and go on. You don't even have to watch his new video, Noob to Pro Day 2. Just click the thumbs up, smash that like button. YouTube is amazing, right? When the boys come around, they don't really watch TV, and we just watch YouTubers. A lot of Mr. Beast, who I'm unsure of ethically. Some of his videos I really like. Some I think, bit of white knighting going on there. We also watch Slogo Man. We haven't seen Flamingo for a while, which is good because I like him, but he shouts too much. There's FaZe Rug. YouTube is, honestly, there's some amazing stuff. Here we go. Scientists have created a liquid metal Terminator-style robot. The human-shaped droid can flow through the bars of a cave. Did you see the video? There was a video the other day of a robot doing an obstacle course. It was incredible. Put some fake, put some fake flesh on that, like they do for sex bots, and have that running around. It would look real. It was amazing. The human-shaped droid, this is a different one, can flow through the bars of a cage before rebuilding itself, like the RoboCop cyborg in Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator 2. Terminator 2. But the team behind it say their inspiration was not the killer bot who fought Arnie's good Terminator catchphrase, "I'll be back," but squishy sea cucumbers. Dr. Chen Fen Pan, that's a great name. I'm going to change my name to Chen Fen Pan. From the Chinese University of Hong Kong said, "I'm not going to do the voice." Giving robots the ability to switch between liquid and solid states endows them with more functionality. These things are going to rise and kill us. It's happening.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because
3 of you just subbed to his channel. Thank you, guys. I'm going to have a look for Alex Plays Fortnite. Subscribe. Don't even have to watch the video. Noob to Pro Day 2. Just smash that like button.
If you feel like happiness is
That's it, man. It's 5 minutes to 10. Wowzers. And it's already warmer than it's been in ages. There was no ice on the car this morning. I didn't have to scrape. Amazing stuff. I hope you got a good day planned. Don't really care if I'm honest, but I have. I got to see a few clients. Might go and have to pick my boys up from school. Then I'm doing a show this evening for my wonderful, wonderful Patreons. We are done for another day. Thank you so much, Joe, as always. The show would... it would be really dull if Joe wasn't part of it. So thank you, Nia, for stepping in as well and allowing all of ourselves to be humiliated by not recognising the lyrics from a song. Thank you, everyone who called. Who do we have? Simon, John, Alistair. It is appreciated. It's the No Repeat Workday coming up. Bobby Brown! 2 can play that game. Dirty Pretty Things, Rocks et all coming up. I am back tomorrow at 7 a.m. for the final... I forgot what the show's called. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. See you tomorrow.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.